Liberal democracy in general, and the European Union in specific, tends to give out rights, or what I often call aesthetic freedoms, as opposed to economic freedoms. You see this a little bit less in the European Union than you see this in the United States. But for instance, if you look at Barack Obama. Barack Obama for 8 years was a president. He was a black president, so suddenly the United States had the aesthetic of being a post-racial society. No black people actually believe that, but
white people who wanted it to always be the case, white liberals just loved it.
Yeah, exactly. And at the same time that Obama was the president, there were more and more black people being shot by police than there had been under the president before that. But that's one of the aesthetic things that it done. Another thing that happened during that time, gay rights, gay and trans rights exploded. Like suddenly gays got the right to marry. Gays got all kinds of extra protections. Gays can now kill other people in the U.S. military.
There was a constant rollout of LGBTQ-friendly policies throughout the entirety of the Obama administration,
which gave people the idea that the United States was progressing. That we are now in this great new future, right, where everything is better. But at the exact same time, wages were stagnating everywhere.
Deportations are on the rise. We dropped more drones and more bombs on the rest of the world than anywhere else. The prison population skyrocketed, of which a vast majority were people of color. But exactly, you can point to...
We got lots of pretty ribbons from the liberal democratic order telling us that, hey, you are special, we are listening to you, we care about you. Now of course, once all of those things came into play, people stopped arguing so much about economic disparities. We still knew that was there. We still knew that the rich were getting richer and richer and richer, but there was a false dichotomy between the urban liberal progressive order where gays could marry and women could fight in the military, and the more rural or suburban or the non-liberal order where all of these people are losing their jobs. Not all of them were white, but most of them were white. Most of them were male. Manufacturing jobs completely went away. In quite a few places. So all of these people are seeing their standard of living disappear, and in some cases that was just, hey, I can't buy a new car. In other places that was, hey, there is no work in my city. I am going to lose my house, my kids and my wife that I'm trying to support. I'm no longer going to be able to support them. Hey, there's something wrong. And then come Trump, you have Trump who's able to exploit all of that economic anger by saying, hey, all those people who got all those rights under Obama, all of those gays, all of those immigrants, all of those people he was being nice to, they're the reasons why you don't have a job right now. They're the reasons why your factories have closed. They're the reason why everything is going wrong in your life. And, we talked about that last election being, or where Hillary was the slow pill that would... kind of lull us into sleep over a long time, and Trump was the fast pill. The difference between Trump and Clinton during that election was that Clinton wouldn't admit anything was wrong. When people said, hey, there's a problem, our economy is in shambles, she said, no, our economy is great and going to get better.
She would point to the statistics. But it's, that's kind of like, I think it's Zizek who talks about like reality and the real. There's a statistical reality, which is what Hillary Clinton would point to, which ironically is what Trump does now. That's how, that's totally what Trump does now. But during the election, Trump would go out in those places and point to that empty factory and say, that factory closed under Obama, didn't it? That factory closed while he was too busy helping ABC. Oh, I was Crumble.